You might be wondering, why mums? They're notoriously like the most busiest people on the planet. I'm a mum myself, and you'll probably hear a bit of that in the background. However, motherhood has been a really perfect opportunity for me to express my creativity, which has been fantastic for my mental health, and also you can sew items for the home decorations, you can sew bedding, you can sew clothes for your children, you can sew clothes for yourself that are perfectly fitted for the changing times. I really want other mums to feel the same way, and that is why I like to equip you with time-saving tips, how to get sewing in, and how to really get to the basics. I'm just going to give you a few little quick flyaway comments about finding time to sew, because that's a big thing. I have a basket in my sewing machine set up right next to my table so that I can just pull it out whenever I have a moment. Another thing is my table is set up in the games room, so if the kids are happily playing, I'll sit there on my sewing machine, or I'll sit there cutting out pattern pieces, and they're happy. And another thing is utilizing nap times when they're in bed, any time that they're happily occupied playing, or else evenings, early mornings if you can. You can also break down your sewing process. So don't expect to be able to sew a whole project in one sitting. It's just not going to be feasible as a mum. Breaking it down to smaller chunks makes it much more doable, and when you have the small rewards, that's when you really get that motivation to keep going. And I'm going to be real, let's have a look at our screen time and see if we could be replacing some of that time with sewing. It's probably going to be way better for your mental health. Once you've sewn that first project, that reward of the win will really get you motivated to keep going. So I do really encourage you to push through until you've sewn at least one project before giving up. I know time is rough to find as a mum, but you will really thank yourself when you find time to be creative.